Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Make sure to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh content. Well, it seems we're getting some release cards from Luke, or Rook as he's known in the anime. This is from the manga, so some of these will get translated eventually, but who knows as and when we're going to get them. The first card is Padrone Lamp. It's an 800 attack monster with the effect, send one card from the hand to draw a card. Essentially you're just replacing one card for another. You're getting rid of one card which might be weaker in the opportunity in the case that you might get something better. Of course, it actually helps if the card you've discarded as well has an effect that can work from the graveyard. Generally speaking, it's an okay looking monster, and it's one of those weaker ones with somewhat of a usable effect. The next one is Bostrone De Kizo. It's a level 7 wind attribute machine type effect monster with 2000 attack and 2500 defense. The effect is to special summon 2 Sonic Jaeger from the graveyard. Now, if you don't know what that card is, I'm actually going to leave that in the link below. I've already covered this card. Basically what it does is it gives your opponent 1000 life points and it puts its attack up by 1000. You're not actually doing more damage, but you might be able to get over a monster that, would have not been able to be destroyed by that Sonic Jaeger had it not used its effect. It says here as a note, De Kizo is basically a huge mod as a portmanteau. I have no idea what that actually means. The next card is Limiter Remodel. This is a normal spell card. The effect, when the difference in life points is 2000 or more, a machine-type monster gains 2000 attack points. If you look at how it's designed, it's supposed to be similar to something like Limiter Removal. It can be better in some cases, and in other cases it can be worse. For example, if your monster's attack points are less than 2000, the points are, it's going to have less of an increase than this card. But then again, with Limiter Removal, that being a quick play card, means it can be responded to or be used during your turn or your opponent's. The other thing is this has the condition that your life points have to be 2000 difference or more. It's fine if you're winning, because actually the 2000 works either way, if you're losing or if you're winning, but you do have to consider getting your life points to a point where you can actually activate this. And it can only be activated on your turn, being a normal spell card. It's a bit of a nightmare. You lose that surprise factor, and if you run into some battle-based trap card, which either negates the damage you can do, protects your opponent's monster, or just destroys the monster that's gained this boost, then you've just wasted this card. But it's nice to see that it's getting a reboot in a different form. And the next card is Sakuratsu Alter. It's a normal trap card with the effect, it reacts to an attacking monster and destroys it. So it doesn't really specify the effect, but I would imagine it's something similar to Sakuratsu Armor, which basically works the exact same way. It mentions here as a note, Kaizo's spells and traps are wordplay on other classic cards from the OCG. So there you go. That's the reason for this. I like the design of some of these cards. Limiter Remodel is interesting. Had that been a quick play, I would say yes to using it. But some of the others are just filler cards. They might come out as V-Jump cards and special promos, or they might just be OCG exclusive. Maybe a couple of these will come to the TCG, but those tend to be released anywhere between a year to about 10-13 years difference. Ideally, you might be seeing this by 2035, guys.